Hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to be able to talk to you here today at the Self-Storage Association Asia. We are a software company based in Vienna, Austria, and we are on the market now for a couple of years. We are also running our own self-storage, and where we initially created a solution just for ourselves, and over the years we have built it to our product that we have been selling across Europe and starting now in North America and Asia as well. And very pleased to give you an introduction. Okay, let me start here. Good, so I give you an overview of our KINNOVIS solution. What we can do for you is providing you with a management software that helps you to run your business fully automated. So the goal of our product is to reduce the effort from your side as much as possible, to automate processes as much as possible in order for you to become more efficient and to as well raise the customer satisfaction. As well, we are providing you with a booking engine. Our booking engine allows your customer to book directly a room, pay it, see 3D tours, get a best image of what they need, and pay directly and get direct access. And as well, we are integrating with access control providers and some other providers, and in that context, mobile app as well, so we can provide you with the fully digital solution, and as well we can provide you our solution for conventional access control, where maybe only the main gate is electronic, but the doors themselves have padlocks. That's as well covered in our product. All right, so KINNOVIS is a rapidly growing product. We follow the approach multi-tenant SaaS, which means that we have one product being used by all our customers, and the development of our product is predefined by the feedback of our customers. So we are working on one product, and this one product we grow it as fast as possible to fit exactly tailor-made solutions for self-storage, and as well co-working and co-living. But our origin comes in self-storage, but we have customers in co-working and co-living as well, and our solution is suitable for all those three businesses. So if you are running a self-storage where you maybe have offices above, or another kind of combination between self-storage and other businesses, feel free to let us know. I guess we would be the right solution for you then. Another USP of our software is a very user-friendly interface. So you won't need any trainings, you won't need any big assistance or courses or whatever to use our software. On the right side, you see your screens. It's very intuitive, it's very easy, it's very self-explaining. As well, we are focusing on multi-location management. So if you're running multiple locations, our data is clearly separated between locations, but for reporting and so on, you can obviously merge the information. But for example, if you're running your self-storage brand, and this brand has several owners of specific locations, we can deal with this. So our software is built up in a way that it supports multiple locations and also the legal structures behind it. Then customer success management is one big value of our company and product. Our pricing is also oriented in a way that we profit from your success. So we both have the goal to grow, you and us. Together we want to grow, and this is our common interest. And latest API integrations, we have a totally brand new product here that we have just created freshly, and it's on the latest technology standards. Then let me jump into the manager and presenting to you how our manager looks like. All right, so this is the screen where you have several locations. When you click into a location, you will be able to edit all kinds of information. That's a main focus of our software, that you are able to change everything possible by yourself and not needing to contact us directly. You won't need us to run your own self-storage or to use our software. Here we have possibilities to specify payment methods. So we are supporting also local payment methods in Asia, in Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, and so on. I'll come to that later on. You can as well manage, for example, just to pick one feature, to check time, which allows you to rent out your products, your units, your self-storage units on a calendar availability basis. So for example, if someone rents a self-storage unit today until end of August, let's say, then if you set here 3 days to check time, the system will allow you 3 days to check the unit. And after this, it would automatically put it back into stock. So someone today can already rent the unit for September, even if the same physical room is being rented out today. So this feature is in order to elevate your yield in your facility. All right, then let me jump into unit types. You can create here unit types very easily, all by yourself. For example, 2 square meter units, you define taxes, you define deposits, you define different billing periods. You can add several billing periods to one unit type, and you can save this unit type here. You will have a detailed view here, and then you can jump into units where you actually create the physical room. All this, again, you can do it by yourself and add a physical unit to your system, and you link it to the unit type. So basically, it's like a logic from the hotels where you're not renting room number 15, but you would rent maybe a king-size bedroom where the system then assigns you a physical room. If you're renting out actual physical rooms, like you want the customer to directly pick room number 15, room number 16, and so on, you can do that as well. That's totally up to you. Our system supports both of those use cases. And as well, you can link this physical room directly with your access control provider. So by adding the access group identifier, you can link yourself physical rooms to your access control. So it automatically creates access control permissions once a customer books this unit. Add measurements, very important, because as 2 square meter unit is not always the same. They have different shapes and sizes, very important for sales to be able to allow your sales staff to sell the right size, the right shape of units to your customer. You will see always live statuses of your units. So for example, vacant is the unit when you just created it. Once it's rented, it will stay rented here. Once it's canceled, it will say it's canceled. All live statuses are displayed in the system in real time. So you have full overview of what's rented, what's vacant, what's to be checked, and so on. All right, let's jump into customers. You can create customers here. Let's say a walk-in customer comes in, you create the customer You will see the detail view of the customer. Once the customer has bookings, you will see all bookings of this customer here, again, with all live statuses. That's very important. So you have instant overview of what the customer is booking, what's the status of the booking, what are the invoices being sent to the customer automatically, and what are the statuses of the invoices, payments, and so on. You can create bookings here. You start creating a booking by adding the customer, the location, the move-in date, the product that you wish to have, and the insurance. If you have them, you will have a clear overview of what you're selling always, and you will have different payment options here. You create the booking, and here you go. You have your first booking created with the status active. There is no move out date yet. And you can click into the booking. You will see a detailed view of your booking, again, with clear overview of the invoices related to this booking, of the payments related to this booking. Once you create a booking, the customer receives automatically the invoice with the payment link in there that supports also your local payment methods. So you don't need to send any invoice to your customer. The system does it itself. The system creates those invoices and all this, and gives you a clear overview of which invoices are paid, which are not, which are impending, and so on. You can as well switch units inside a booking. So for example, a customer doesn't want the unit far in the building. He wants a unit close to elevator. You can change this unit, and you will have it changed then very quickly and easily for the customer. You can go into invoices to see all kinds of invoices. Here, example where we for now only have one invoice. Here you see the detail view of this invoice. You can download this as a PDF, send it again, issue credit note, mark as paid or mark as void. Let's say this customer paid this invoice offline, for example, paid you by cash, paid you by a wire transfer. This is all covered with our system, all those use cases. And as well, you can create credit notes. For example, we assume the customer has the invoice was not correct, or you are returning the deposit to the customer. That's very easy with a few clicks, where you just say, okay, I want to credit the customer only the deposit, and I issue the credit note, and credit note is issued, and it will stay the status again. All right, then we can jump into products, where you can create all kinds of products, selling those products as well to the customer, obviously. We have users and roles where you can assign a location manager to inside the software. So you can say location manager A can only access data from location A. Location manager B can access location C and D and E as you wish. So you can create user roles in order to allow people only to see what they're actually allowed to see. All right, let me jump back to my presentation. Now, so far, what I showed you so far, you saw all the manager, the back office, the tool that your staff would be using, right? But you will want your customers to do as much as possible from themselves, by themselves. So what we're also providing you is a booking engine that allows your customers to directly book a room, so you don't have to do anything. This is an example of our own building in Vienna. Feel free to come by. I'm happy to show you. Here you see also the booking engine that we can provide you, where you can directly book a room, get direct insight into how does the room look like with 3D tours. The customer would then choose a payment period. You go into the next steps where you choose the move-in date, insurance as well, and additional items if wanted. On the right side, you will always see an overview of what's chosen. You will create a booking, you will create a new account by yourself, adding all the information, creating a password, and confirm the password. and add payment methods to it. I was notified that the video stopped. Is it working for you?
The video stopped a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe if I start it again, does it work? I hope so. If not, I will have to explain it with my own words. Great. Here you can have content management, basically, or writing or assigning a contract. So you close the deal with the customer receives a welcome email with invoice and direct access to the room. And here you see the invoice. And once the customer comes by to your store, they will be able to download a mobile app if you have an access control with mobile app, or they use a PIN code or whatever you're using on site in your facility. In our case, in our facility in Vienna, just to show you here, we open the doors with a smartphone to have a fully digital customer experience. All right. Then as well, the customer can also cancel the unit by themselves. Cancel the unit by themselves. So, or change payment methods and all this. So the goal is that your customer can do as much as possible by themselves. So you have less work and the customer's experience is improved. Then what's very important for us is being close to you. We want to be there for you. We want to be in your time zone. We want to be understanding your problems, your challenges, in order to be able to help you properly, and to also be there for you if you have any kind of questions around the software, around the business in general. So what we have created is a network around the world. As mentioned in the beginning, our headquarters is located in Vienna, Austria, and we have another office in the USA, and we as well have an office in Indonesia, and where we will be providing support as well very soon, in order to be in your time zone, close to you. Then we also support local payment methods, for example, WeChat Pay, Alipay, and payment methods that are being used across the world. Integrating with your local solutions is also a big topic, obviously, as you might have access control providers that are local specific, or other tools that you are using locally. We can integrate by modern API endpoints. Trusted by leading market operators, we have been active on the market for a couple of years already, and these, just as an example, I'm showing you 3 of our customers. For example, Attic Self-Storage in England, high-end self-storage with the most digital customer journey I know from England, and I'm very happy to provide them with our solution as well. Credit Suisse in Switzerland, for example, is one of our customers, that they are running as well our software on the co-working offices, and Local in France, a big self-storage in the very center of France, and in the very center of Paris, close to Arc de Triomphe. All right. Thank you very much for your attention.